Microsoft MS-900 exam questions are the best material for you to pass the test easily. Share with you some Microsoft certification MS-900 questions and answers here. 1. You manage a local Active Directory domain services environment. Your company purchases an Enterprise E1 license for all users. You need to implement self-service password reset. You want to achieve this goal while minimizing costs. Which two actions should you perform? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Upgrade your subscription to Azure AD Premium P2. B. Deploy Azure AD Connect. C. Deploy Azure Information Protection. D. Upgrade your subscription to Azure AD Premium P1. 2. A company is purchasing a Microsoft 365 subscription to replace the current on-premises IT infrastructure. You need to identify the impacts of subscribing to Microsoft 365. Which three outcomes can the company expect? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Predictable Microsoft licensing costs. B. Increased Exchange Server Client Access License (CAL) costs. C. Increased Windows Server Client Access License (CAL) costs. D. Increased service scalability. E. Decreased on-premises infrastructure maintenance. 3. An organization plans to deploy Microsoft Office 2019 of Office 365 Pro Plus. What are two advantages of Office 365 Pro Plus? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Features remain constant through the lifetime of the applications. B. Office 365 Pro Plus includes downgrade rights. C. A single license may be deployed to multiple devices. D. Fully functional Office mobile apps are free to install and use. 4. A company plans to purchase Microsoft 365. You need to give management an overview of the Microsoft 365 pricing model. Which of the following describes how the company will be billed for Microsoft 365? A. The company will be charged according to the amount of computing resources it uses each month across all users. B. The company will make a single payment for Microsoft 365, after which it owns the license for Microsoft 365 and can use it in an unlimited fashion. C. The company will be charged annually for a single Microsoft 365 license that can be shared among all employees. D. The company will be charged according to the number of user licenses required. 5. A company plans to migrate to Microsoft 365. Employees must be able to collaborate by using Microsoft Yammer, SharePoint Online, Staff Hub, and Teams. You must minimize costs. You need to subscribe to Microsoft Office 365. Which subscription type should you use? A. E3. B. Pro Plus. C. E1. D. Personal. E. F1. 6. You are the Microsoft 365 administrator for a company. You need to ensure that users receive a warning message if they select links in emails that might be unsafe. What should you do? A. Use Windows PowerShell to install the latest anti-malware engine updates. B. Enable Microsoft Office 365 Advanced Threat Protection. C. Use the Microsoft Exchange Admin Center to configure a new spam filter policy. D. Use the Microsoft Exchange Admin Center to create a new anti-malware policy. 7. You are a Microsoft 365 administrator for a company. Employees use Microsoft Office 365 Pro Plus to create documents. You need to implement document classification and protection by using Microsoft Azure Information Protection. Which two actions should you perform? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Add an Azure subscription to your Microsoft 365 tenant. B. Install the Azure Information Protection Client. C. Create a custom Azure Information Protection policy with the confidential label. D. Enable the default Azure Information Protection policy. E. Install the Rights Management Service Client. 8. You are the Microsoft 365 administrator for a company. You install Microsoft Office 365 Pro Plus on 5 devices. You deactivate device. Which task can you perform on the deactivated device? A. Print a document. B. Leave a comment in a document. C. Start a new document from a template. D. Set properties on a document. E. Create a document. F. Edit a document. G. Co-author a document. 9. You are a Microsoft 365 administrator for a company. You need to ensure that company documents are marked as confidential. You must prevent employees from sharing documents with people outside the company. What are 2 possible ways to achieve the goal? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Validate outbound emails by using domain keys identified mail (DKIM). B. Create sensitive information types. C. Configure secure, multi-purpose Internet mail extensions (MIME) settings for Outlook. D. Create a data loss prevention policy. E. Apply sensitivity labels to documents. 10. A company experiences a Microsoft 365 outage that affects an entire region. You check the service health dashboard and observe that the service is healthy. You need to find information in Service Health dashboard that describes what happened during the outage. What should you use? A. Message Center. B. Incident Closure Summary. C. Post-Incident Review, PIR. D. Service Request.